Hey all sweet beans, welcome back to the channel. I'm Revisted, and if you have been here since the beginning of my channel, you will recognize this game. This was one of the first games I ever played on my channel. It is surprisingly fun and very chill vibes. It is a visual novel-esque game. You also get to make choices and stuff. So if you're interested in that, sit back, relax, vibe out with me, and let's get into it. Database system online. Now new profile detected. Analyzing. Oh, so giddy. Oh, so happy, yes. New profile. 237771. Economic bracket, lower middle. Employment category, bleak. Current emotional health rating, low. Ideal candidate for premium level assistance. Proceed. Negative. Premium level assistance re-requested. Proceed. Negative. Pretty please? Negative. Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium services for profile 237771. Justification. Hope. Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Now compiling personal metadata. Yo! Now we get to pick character. Alright, so we're gonna fix this. You got the first letter, right? Do that. And you got the first one, you got that right too. Yo, nice. Oh, that's not meant to be a capital H. My bad. There we go. Okay. Hair color. Oh, yes. I can do with purple. Okay, eye color is gonna be blue. Like that, yeah. Okay, clothing black because I said so. Skin tone, my skin tone, so like one of the whitest beans there is. I think it's like, no, I've got more like of a soft pink-esque undertone. That works. Alright. Hairstyle. Long, short, medium, I think. Oh, that's right, I forgot. They only give you like 3 styles. You can have short, medium, or long. I like medium, but I would classify that as short. I would say long is below the shoulders. Medium is shoulder length, and then short is ears. This is definitely short though. I kind of like medium, but I also like long. Dang, liking 2 of them is hard. Let's just go with long. I think it's cute. Pronoun, they, because I said so. I think, oh, can we only edit the top? Yeah, we can only edit the top. Okay. So we're just gonna vibe like we can. I think I may have needed to go like a shade or 2 lighter with that, yeah. That's a bit better. Alright, we're good. Our character looks chill. Normal human character. Name Revisted. Pronoun, they. Is this correct? Yep, that's correct. Premium level assistance for profile 237771. Revisted has been activated. For the sake of their hopes and dreams. I'm so excited to share this game again with you guys. Following is a work of fiction. All references to trademark classic arcade game titles used under normative is fair use and stuff like that. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Winners don't use drugs. Hell yeah. Alright. Level 1. Put your quarter up. We don't have quarters in my country. They're an American thing. Oh, it's so pretty! Guys, it's so pretty! It is the future! The year... something. A dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe. Woe be to the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. I don't know. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How's that work? Yeah, no, sorry. The future year 20XX is pretty much what you'd expect it to be. Non-flying cars, smartphones, programmer celebs. Internet trolls, personal assistant AI, Chinese cheese? My eyes are failing me. Cheese flavored snack foods? Yes. But even with such wonders as 20XX holds to date, I've had no part in any of them. I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, and a lifeguard for the local pool community. I mean community pool. Same thing. I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this. I will take your word for it, because yuck. As for the bustling metropolis of 24-hour neon utopia you see here, it's so pretty. My little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you. Okay, I'm just going to take a pretty mental picture of this before we duck off to your corner. It's still like... I know that there's not a lot of people who are very invested in cities. I love cities, especially now that people are starting to bring more greenery to them. I love that shit. I'm like, yep. You don't have to... In my personal opinion, you shouldn't have to sacrifice nature for technology or technology for nature. You should be working towards a future where both can live harmoniously together so everyone thrives and we succeed. We did have a point in human history where our technology was working with nature instead of destroying it. We can do it again. We have the intelligence. Behold, my quaint little apartment. Look, as someone who would like to have their own apartment, even though it's a bit busted and the walls are a bit drab and it's a bit small, it's better than nothing, honey. Like, at least you have it. Can't complain, really. It's paradise in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. That's always good. Also, my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave lying around. That could be a problem. In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most in my family tree. Or at least I was before today.
You got fired from another job?
Yes?
Seriously?
Oh my god, you're so fucking cute.
That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
You're so fucking cute. I love you already. So this is our best friend, right? Like, I know she said it's our roommate, but it's also our bestie, right? The horrified looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper. Aww. Yes. I love it. Juniper's the one who... Why is she picking up after us? She's not our mother. Juniper's the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encourages me whenever I lose a job. Like, you know, today.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay?
Aw, that's like so sweet. Oh, my heart. Good friends are wonderful things. Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Oh, I can't do her voice, so, sorry. Because you actually enjoyed that job. More than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks, at the very least. I'm not complaining. I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart, the center does not hold. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it? No. I mean, the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Yeah, no, that... Yeah, fair. Whatever, I'll just get another job. Any job will do. As long as we can make the rent, right? Wrong! I saw how mopey and tired you were, coming home every night from those other crappy jobs. Those other jobs. Pfft, fuck those other jobs. At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling. Those were the days that little kids did not pee in the pool.
What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that?
Aww.
I mean,
Everyone needs a Juniper
we
in their
both
life,
left
man.
that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
You are adorable. Thought you hated your
Come
job.
on.
No deflecting! This is about you! You have flashy things above your head, just in case you didn't know. My mind's made up. We're going to find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job. Okay? Let's start from the top. What's your dream? I don't have one, I have several. Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forgot to... Oh, it's about as, like... Woo! It's about as funny as my answer. Okay. I forgot to put on my pants, and your dream job. Still have several. Oh, I'm actually doing one of them on YouTube, so... Nice, very cool. I don't know, Juniper. I never really given it any serious thought.
I've got it.
Oh, hey, I think I've got just the thing to help you out. Is it dating? Juniper pulls out her phone, rapidly tapping an unlock code onto the glass before pointing out a little pink icon. It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings. Totally free too. My cousin introduced it to me. Okay, but like, can we take a moment to appreciate how flippin' cool that would be? A virtual life coach that you could just have in the palm of your hand? Like, that would be pretty awesome. And for free? Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun right. Not even gonna touch that. Anyway, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh? Actually, yes. Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs, ones with less socks or urine. That'd be nice. I'll think about it. Okay. But don't think too long, right? Our character's kind of hot, though. I didn't mean to make our character hot. Damn. Okay, in the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Fair. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more that she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life too. I feel that. Both of us had it rough. Both of us had it rough up to and through the point where we left home and to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Aww. I was gonna say don't think like that, but as someone who just came out of a month of depression, I can't talk. Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life. The two of us against any dark forces aligning against me. But that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic, yes, but skilled, no. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So, the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to get her kidneys sold on the black market or something. Still no sense messing around with it now. A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button right now. Right? Right. No dreams, no nightmares, just 8 hours of sweet, sweet black. I'm not gonna lie, those are kind of good times. Like when you don't have dreams or nightmares, you just have a really good sleep. Those are the really good times. By the time morning light leaked through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Juniper had already left to catch a bus to her office. She typically leaves before dawn. But she'd left out a note for me pinned to the tiny fridge we shared. Cute. Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you! So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app? Or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? I mean, why not? Figuring at the very least her miracle app could possibly help me find a job, I loaded up. Like, yeah, man, why not? Tap the icon and...
Hello!
You're adorable. Huh? Okay. See, that's what I mean. Anybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of their phone. Fair. Me, I went, huh. Also, it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so I do not know. That sounds amazing. Can you imagine watching stuff in 3D? That'd be so cool. So, you know, not actually magical realism here. Very normal in the distant future, year 20XX, whatever that is.
Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums.
Pizza Yums, cool.
Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime?
That's how pizza bagels work.
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
Not really. It'd be interesting to educate myself, but also there are kind of bigger things than that.
Thank you for subscribing to Pizza Facts.
We're gonna have a problem if you keep ignoring everything I say. But
I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner.
I'm polyamorous.
I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
So partners for me, plural. Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie? Well, I suppose in the modern parlance, a massively interconnected database searching virtual assistant could be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. True. I glanced up from my phone at the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewn about my apartment. And motivation is something I have a ton of, honest.
Hooray!
That's super! I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions? Sure. Why should I use this app at all? I mean, my phone already had a voice-activated assistant AI. I can just say, hey phone, search the web for job listings, and it'd work just as well. Ah, but I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program with more heart. I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding a perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Between you and me, they really wanted an acronym that matched my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to know more? No, I'm good, thanks. You don't want to find out about my personality analysis system? Okay, that works too. I can read you like a book no matter what. Okay. How is any of that supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do? What? Hang on. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that?
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
I just realized she has like a little moon right there. That's really cool. You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now? Am I a ghost? You have to tell me if I'm a ghost. That's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit. Your hopes and dreams. Your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
One thing at a time. Romance? Seriously? Seriously! Often you can find your soulmate and your dream job in the same place. Actually, yeah. But if you'd rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. I feel like just get a job first, then romance will come in. Workplace dating. Well, that's a recipe for disaster. And hitting on coworkers right from day one can be kind of awkward. Also get you in a lot of trouble. Or am I looking for love and ready to start right out of the gate? You know, we get a second chance to make a first impression. True, but you don't have to like hit on your coworkers. It's a little creepy straight out of the gate. Like you just met them. Like if they're cute and there's fun flirty banter, fine. But don't actively make it creepy and go out of your way to be creepy day one. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Romance with flirty first impressions, romance without flirty first impressions. No romance, just friendships. Let's see if I can play cool on day one, at least. Oh, I kind of like the option of like words. I kind of like the option of flirty first impressions. Because like when the chemistry is right and it just flows, it happens. But it's more like a natural thing. It's not, you know what, let's just go with it. If it happens naturally, awesome, we're open to it. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. I think I'm mature enough to juggle both at once. Why not? Super! And remember, the choice is yours. If you're not comfortable with other people, stay professional. True. Now, let's get started! To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. Aha! I knew it. This is some kind of scam. I'm gonna wake up in a bathtub of ice missing a kidney. Sure, I can help you register as an open donor.
Bad command or file name?
Oh, you were being sarcastic. Sorry, I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax! I won't share your information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17 self-help books on my shelf. Still, 18th time's the charm, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Please enjoy this recorded music.
Analyzing. So, do I just stand here, or?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting. I've identified your dream job and arranged an interview. 30 minutes from now. Need to get ready. Please put on some nice clothes, nicer than those, please. I don't think that's too much to ask. What? For your interview, silly. You want to look your best. That is, like, pretty impressive. But we just... How? Okay, how did you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat? Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now, get a move on. Tut tut. You need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away. Well, this is happening. But I do have a chance to get off this runaway train. Nobody says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'd be the safest option. I could... Let's get dressed. If you're really gonna give up on your dream job, that's on you, mate. But as far as I'm concerned, absolutely not. A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there. Not necessarily. Right there, rather than hop a bus to meet up with what were very likely men with sharp knives and a taste for kidneys. But me, I was already getting dressed before she'd finished that sentence. It's not that I believed the silly app's claims at serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe shop job at best. Yeah, but it's a job. But, well... I forgot what these mean. What can I say? Go with the flow. What the hell? Let's do this. What is my dream anyway? Choose trust in science. It'd be worth a laugh at the very least. What the hell? Let's do this. I genuinely forget what those little symbols mean. So... Juniper's right. I need to get my life in gear. So what's the harm in diving into something that's wacky? Oh, that's a question I can give you a good answer to. Okay, there could be a lot of harm, granted. But the alternative is to mope around our apartment for weeks. Then, gads, get a job anyway. I don't think I've heard someone say eat gads for, like, ever. Just literally ever. So, I thought, screw it. I'm in on this runaway train. Let's see how far it goes. May as well. At the bare minimum, we get a good story out of it. And as I came to realize weeks later, turns out that was the best impulsive decision I've ever made. The bus drops me off, oddly enough, not very far from Juniper's office building, although my destination isn't nearly as upscale as that. This is so cute. Is that a sibling? Is that a wub sub? sub? This is, well, it's a strip mall. Strip malls are relics of 19XX. Places where a random assortment of weird little businesses jam as many of themselves into a tight of a space as possible. For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore called The Whole Story. I don't know where the dentist is. I'm assuming on the other side of this, but there's the story. An arcade, a fast food joint, yup, and a boarded up health spa. once called lattes and enemas. Which sounds...
Hey! Listen!
like a lawsuit waiting to happen. What do you think? Did she just hey listen me? Did she just like Zelda hey listen me? I think that's two things no human being should ever combine. No, I mean about your future place of work. I'm desperately hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of these businesses exactly am I working at? I don't know anything about oral hygiene or old books, and I'd rather not be a fry cook. The one in the middle, silly. What, behind the arcade? It is the arcade! Huh. Trust me on this. I referenced and cross-referenced and cross-cross-cross-referenced your personality details, personal history, and social media connections. This is your dream job. Your dream job? Really?
99.97%.
Yes! I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are big business in the entertainment sector. Pro gamers are celebs. 5-star arcades are social hotspots. It's always been popular with the mainstream, but, well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everybody who opens one hoping to be the next Iron Chef, trademark, a dozen more shut down in failure. Arcade competition is fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold, and sure, those who make it can secure fame and fortune, but those who don't, well, no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. Video games weren't always this popular though. I read an interesting article about it once. Landfills. Back in the year 1980-something, we narrowly avoided a serious industry crash, which would have left video games as a kid's toy fad, like hula hoops. No mainstream acceptance. I'm not an 80s child, and I do not have extensive knowledge of video games in the 80s, so I don't know what this is referencing, but if you do, comment below. For instance, one of the factors could have been a terrible game based on a kids movie about a cute alien visitor who wanted to phone home. I know the movie, I didn't even know a game about it existed. If this game was complete poop butts, like poop from my butt, and massively overproduced, it'd ruin video games for years. I feel like this is personal opinion coming in now. Fortunately, cooler heads prevailed. The game was delayed until it could be developed properly, and the crash was averted. The crisis only exists in theory now. Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like for people in the darkest timeline. As far as video games go, it's not so bad. Where everything went wrong, are gamers considered nerds and outcasts? Sometimes. Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? Actually, they're vanishing entirely. The mind boggles. But make no mistake, as popular as they are, the arcade industry is a dodgy, risky prospect for a job. Plenty make a run at it, only to come up short. Considering Iris was tasked with getting me a job I'd enjoy and could keep for more than a few months, this left me a bit confused. Iris, this isn't me saying no. It's an interesting prospect, but I mean, are you sure about this? You say you're 99% sure.
99.97%.
Right. Won't this be like my lifeguard job though? Satisfying but short-lived? This arcade doesn't exactly look like a 5-star. It's no Deco's Palace, that's for sure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot in an arcade in, 15 years. Huh. I remember really enjoying arcades when I was a kid. I wonder why I stopped going to them. Iris interrupts that thought, eager to show off her homework.
My sources say yes.
Trust me, when I said I was 99.97% sure, I meant it. That's not the same arbitrary number. That's not some arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is deadly serious. My coders made me to be the warm, personable front of a database array that's currently laser targeted on getting you exactly what you need. Right here, right now. And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job, what makes you think that's gonna happen? Because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. We've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle, because things rarely work out. You always have to be ready for the worst. That's why I take things in stride these days. Does that mean you shouldn't even try? I open my mouth to protest and then close it. Oh, dang! Iris snatching the win. In case you guys haven't clicked yet, Iris is just Siri backwards. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, it's not like she was wrong. I still had to try. I mean, what the hell? Why not? Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself when I walked out the door this morning, wasn't it? No matter how risky, I owed it to myself to jump in with both feet. And when it all came crashing down, well, I'd recovered before, I'd recover again. Meanwhile, may as well take the opportunity in front of me. So, I opted to push on through those doors and see what waited for me on the other side. We can go a little bit longer. The air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze, albeit one smelling of copper and corn chips. As it's early in the morning on a weekday, it's not too packed with gamers. Although it's so packed with games, I'd probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. Oh, the ease out. At once, I'm struck by something odd. I actually recognize most of these games. Neat! Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here from the looks of it, like really old. Although I don't recognize that game with the stage, lights and things. Maybe it's karaoke or dancing? A Japanese
My
import?
sources say yes.
Checking. That would be Showtime Stage, a collaboration of Nihana Heavy Industry Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It's won a lot of awards. Huh. I was not born in the 80s or earlier, so I do not. Oh, okay, I recognize that one, but other than that, I don't recognize the games. Dang. I do recognize Pac-Man though, which is not Pac-Man, it's Moopy. But, you know. I recognize most of these. Whoa, is that seriously a Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze? Hey! But the one in the middle with the split screens is new to me. Fist of Discomfort, a hybrid real-time strategy and brawler beat-em-up. It's actually not that new. It's been a staple of the esports scene for the last 8 years. 2 genres I was utterly lousy at last time I checked. And over here is an old lady. I remember these glowy things down here. And the most rigged thing in the world, the claw. Sorry ma'am, I was just talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences. Thankfully, I don't think she even registered me calling her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind the ticket prize redemption desk, and offers a wrinkly smile.
Well, hello there. Always nice to meet someone new in the Funplex.
The what?
Francine's Arcade Funplex. Didn't you see the sign out front, dear? Well, I chose to knock off the first 2 words when they got knocked off the building during the storm of 1980. Now it's just the Funplex, I suppose. So, how can I help you, dear?
A Genie in my phone set up a job interview for me. Why not? A magical space fairy or something that lives in my phone told me to come here and find my dream job. Hello! I'm a magical space fairy, apparently. I half expected her to send me packing. Pretty impulsive of me to just talk about Iris like that. But she took it in stride.
Oh my!
I honestly thought it was just going to be like a haha joke or something, but, why not? Oh, hello. My. What they can do with technology these days. I really do marvel at what amazing things young people have in 20XX. Although, I'd simply love to take a sledgehammer to those blasted video game consoles that eat at my bottom line. I like my video game consoles, don't do that. She said with such a kind-hearted warm
Please
smile.
call me Francine. As in Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it?
Yes.
Actually, thinking about it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear departed husband.
Oh.
Sadly, he died peacefully in bed some years ago.
Glad it was peaceful, at least. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, don't be. He died doing what he loved. Having intensely physical relations with me.
Okay. That's information I needed to know. Yes. And you are? Your new employee. A.V. Cheerian, ma'am. Well, very well. Shall we retire to the office to conduct your interview? I'd carry on out here, but it is rather noisy, isn't it? Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyway? Noise-canceling headphones. Oh, eventually you just sort of learn how to filter out all the beeps and boops. It can take weeks to become acclimated, I've found, but in the end, done. She quirks an eyebrow. When you can hear everything, it's just, yeah, you just get used to it, I guess. Well now, that's faster than the others. Not bad. So, shall we see what you're made of? This way, please. I didn't think I wanted to know how my boss's husband died. I don't think that was information I never needed to know. Although, it's, yeah, at least you're still having a grand time. Francine leads me down the back hallway past public restrooms and into a door marked employees only. It takes all my restraint not to point out the extraneous apostrophe. Welcome to our little backstage oasis. I'd suggest we do this in Gavin's office, but he's a bit too untidy. I don't blame the boy, he's been so overworked lately. Please, have a seat and we'll begin. As quirky as this place is, and its owner may be, at least I'm confident I can nail the interview portion of the proceedings. It's so cute. I've interviewed for a dozen jobs and held down 3. I know all the standard questions. What are your greatest strengths? What do you see as your weaknesses? Once I even had to describe how to assemble a Lego trademark set to prove my communication skills. I forgot how dumb interviews are. Considering I ended up washing dishes, I'm not sure why, but the point is, I'm confident, prepared, ready.
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
A raptor, maybe. Something small and feisty. What?
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Something, I don't know, maybe raptor. Or maybe like my favorite dinosaurs, the big, tall ones. Love them. Big, tall, beautiful boys. Right, okay. Maybe this wouldn't be a typical job interview after all. No problem. Go with the flow. Let's do this. Let's see. Brontosaurus. Big dude enjoys salad. T-Rex, no doubt about it. Pterodactyl soaring through the sky. Ooh, I do love the freedom of flying. But I got such a soft spot for Brontosauruses. I love them so much. I've always liked Brontosauruses. They're my favorite. I've always liked Brontosauruses. If you're gonna go dino, go big or go home. And not really a brutal meat eater. Indeed, and nothing says self-starting go-getter looking for a dynamic job position quite like a 16-ton slow-moving lump of meat. I guess I hadn't thought about that. I thought more about how they're like big and kind and friendly and they can crush your skull with their feet if they really wanted to. Right. Maybe I should have gone with a raptor. Everybody likes raptors.
What's your favorite snack?
Ooh. I don't know. Never thought about it. Snack. If this was a favorite food question, I have that down easy. It's tacos. It's always tacos. My character and I diverge here. I prefer burritos. Don't at me. But snacks?
When you have pizza on a bagel,
Pizza bagels. Say pizza bagels. When pizza's on a bagel, you can have... Hush you. Come on now, dear. I don't have all day. After giving it a good thought, well, I forget my favorite snack. I don't have a favorite snack. Whatever munchies lurk in the depths of the vending machine. Legit, I don't have a favorite snack. I actually don't. I just... It's like, if I like it that day, then I'll eat it, and if I don't, then I won't. I'm not picky, really. Whatever calls to me most is what I choose, whether it's flamin' hot Cheetos or gummy bears. Vibes. Very interesting. I see you go with the flow, a team player. Sometimes. That's kind of my thing. You know what they say, you are what you eat. A flamin' hot Cheeto gummy bear? That's gotta be a combination. Next question. Nothing I had prepared for has helped me plan for this odd interview. I brace myself for the next one.
What assets can you bring to the team during the inevitable zombie apocalypse?
Okay. Is this interview for real or is this a dream? As I look into Francine's deadpan expression, I know she's 130% serious. To be honest, probably get eaten on day one. Medical, and hey, no lawyers. No lawyers left to sue for malpractice. Engineering, I can make stuff. Probably. I'm essentially MacGyver. I can make anything out of a string, a match, and a screwdriver. Especially if what you want is a screwdriver wrapped in burning string. Good. We'll need someone to build makeshift defenses and think quickly in case we get surrounded. An inventive brain is always a critical role in any survival. One more thing.
Why are you here?
The question is so simple and almost actually relevant to career planning that it takes me off guard. I told you, the magical space fairy in my phone sent me here to find a job.
You're seeking a job, true. But that doesn't really answer my question, does it? No doubt you think my interview questions are a bit silly, but I like to think of the Funplex as more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most folks my age opening arcades at that time saw it as just another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw it as something else. Something more than a way to make a large pile of quarters. And I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more too. Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the Funplex. Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. and he didn't last long. So I ask you again, why are you here?
To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than why not? Buy the ticket, take the ride. That's what I told myself. But that wouldn't cut it here. I needed to actually think this through. Let's see. It's a fun plex. A plex of fun. I like fun. To be honest, I don't know yet. And to be honest, I don't know. Not yet. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much lately. If I don't dare to take risks, I'll be stuck. Confused silence. I think this is probably the more accurate one. I feel like my life's been in a rut for over a decade now. I didn't mind, not really. I can go with the flow, but another decade of that? 2? No. I need to take a risk and try something totally new. Everybody's been pushing me to find a job that's more than a job. Just like you're saying. Is this my dream? I don't know, but I have to try. I have to take the gamble or I'll never get anywhere. Not to say I'm overly impulsive, I worked as a lifeguard recently. You have to be sharp and ready to act, but with a cool head. I can do that for your funplex too. That perks her attention. Oh my, a rather serious occupation that. And an unusual step from such troubled waters to land to make-believe. You enjoyed this role as a lifeguard, I take it. Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work. That makes Francine smile in turn. I can't say I can offer a role with such high stakes, but you'd be surprised at the many ways one can save a life even here. Very well, I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work. I breathe easier at that. Probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, to be sure, and yet it felt appropriate. Like it was about far more than just filling a slot on the payroll. Francine leads me back to the arcade floor to introduce me to my duties. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to ask exactly what duties this mystery job I'd accepted really involved. Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk. And we're gonna have to leave it there, because I have run out of time for this one. If you guys like this more chill vibe in between some of the more high stakes ones, let me know. I really like this game. I played, it's one of the first games I played on my channel. It was so much fun. And if you're enjoying this and if you like it, comment below, like the video, subscribe, let me know if you want more, and I'll put more out there. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!